Hey guys, what's going on? It's your dude Superb.
Tom.
You know, hey man, this episode y'all don't want to miss. Me and Tom actually got to go to the DONDA listening party in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oof.
We talk a little bit about our experience and the things to come, what we're expecting from this album, and where Kanye is going to be heading in the future. So tune into this one, and yeah. Yo, what's going on, peoples? It's your dude Superb.
Oh, Tom.
And we're here for another episode of MC2MC, a special one, man. Special.
Very special.
We get to talk
I'm so
Kanye
excited.
this episode, man. We get to talk Kanye.
And we have an excuse to now.
Right. Officially. We can talk Kanye. All right, what up? Oh, okay, my mom and sister in this stream. All right, what's going on? How y'all doing?
All right, so we went to the listening party in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Me and Per definitely have permanent hearing damage from how loud it was, but
I'm still trying to equate if the hearing damage was worth it or not.
oh, for me it absolutely was. I would have went deaf. As soon as it started, I was just like, I've never had that strong of an emotional reaction at a concert.
Yeah, I saw you over there, bro. Yeah, you started weeping, bro. You started weeping.
I couldn't help it. It was beautiful.
It's okay, bro. You cried.
It's like watching, dude. It's like watching. I was just thinking. I was thinking on the way here. It's just like, imagine like the greatest artists of our times, just like rolling out their paintings in the biggest possible place they could, and then doing it in front of a sold out arena. Like, it's like that. It's like that.
Sold out 50,000 tickets.
50,000 tickets in 3 days of press for that. For people to come to listen to an unfinished album. I mean, that is insane. No one else can do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No one else can stay in the stadium too and keep working on the album. That's bananas.
I don't think
to me.
anybody can sell out a show and not say a single word at the show.
Yeah.
Kanye didn't say a single word.
He didn't even. We didn't even see his face.
No, he was wearing a little a flesh mask or some shit or some damn.
Yeah.
Little, looked like a fucking brown stocking cap.
That looked like pantyhose or some shit.
Yeah,
It literally looks like he was getting ready to take a gas station or something.
Yeah, some shit like that.
But yeah, I mean, the experience itself was very strange. I mean, it was weird. It was just silent for like an hour and a half.
Dude, no.
And then out of nowhere,
we got there at 8.
We got there at like 8:30. We were a little late.
We were a little late. We got there like 8:30.
The traffic was insane.
And he didn't come in and start, bro, till maybe about like 10:20 or some shit like that. So we waited like 2 hours. Then as soon as it started, like boom, you just get bass fucked.
Yeah. Like my ear, like immediately I was like, "Oh,
it's crazy."
Yep.
And everybody was just like, "Woo, yeah." It was crazy, man.
Dude, I saw people on Twitter and Reddit and stuff who weren't there saying like, "Oh, I bet the people there were so mad." Like, nah. Everyone there was like having a great time.
It was
Everyone was cheering after every single song, even though they probably couldn't hear anything.
Why would they be mad?
Because like people thought that like just because it wasn't finished and like no one there had a clue that it wasn't like all that, you couldn't really hear that much. Like it was more just the vibe. It was the vibe. Like that's all it was. It was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, even unfinished or not, bro, like, I can say this album is sounding great.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking great.
I'm, especially after being able to listen to the stream after the fact, I've listened to it a few times, and, like, there is great bones here, and I think it's going to be...
I'm telling you, bro, I was telling you, instantly, I'm liking this better than Jesus is King, bro.
I think I am, too.
Like, instantly.
Yeah. Now that I've listened to it a few more times, yeah. Oh, and I have a theory. So the opening track is clearly, like, very unfinished. I think he recorded that like recently, and all that is said in like 6 minutes is "we're gonna be okay" and "God's not finished." So I think that was him telling us like, "Hey, I don't think this is done." And then the second track kicks in, and that one's finished. Like, it has all the vocals, all the rapping. Mixing might not have been done yet, but like, I don't think that first track was meant to be the actual opener, because it sounds so disconnected from the rest of them. Especially
it sounded
when you
cool though. I felt like the way it came in, you know, I felt like I was at a very nice like New Age church service.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I felt like.
Put your hands up,
Terrence with the cap on over here, man.
Yeah.
Got the hat on, man. Looking fresh.
Be dreaming about this hat sometime.
Yeah, man. Tadiko the Explorer, bro.
So this man, he told them to order him beds, and he's literally staying at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is, I mean, that's just, who else would do that? No one's going to do that. I mean...
I think that's fucking iconic, bro. Like,
it's hard as fuck.
It's so hard. He hasn't took off the outfit in 3 days. He's still wearing the same outfit. He was out in that soccer game.
That's hard, bro. That's hard, bro.
You know that soccer? You said they play soccer there.
Yeah.
He was in the game.
Yeah. That same fit.
Just in the middle of the crowd, chilling.
Yeah.
Like no security. Like it's insane. Like no one else is gonna be doing that.
I feel like a lot of people like going to those soccer games probably don't know who he is, so he's just got a guy in a mask walking around.
Yeah.
People are probably like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
There's pictures of him in the
who he
crowd,
is.
and he sticks out like a sore thumb. It's just an orange man with a no face.
Yeah.
Like it's hilarious.
Now, the question is, like, even after everybody left, did he keep like the stockings on his face?
Yeah, bro. He's been
Yeah, the
wearing
mask's
that.
been on the whole time.
Yeah, bro.
No, like not during the show. Like after everybody leaves, everybody's gone.
How will we know?
Oh.
Like,
That's
fuck.
the- That's what I'm wondering.
There was a video of him with it on as they were giving him the Kanye West day in Atlanta. So he has his own day in Atlanta now.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's right.
Kanye West day.
Shouts out to Meek Mill as well. Meek Mill's got his own day in Houston.
True.
in Houston.
He had his own day before Kanye. Actually, this happened like a couple days. Yeah,
He has his own day in Houston. How about Philly? He ain't got a.
No, he don't have a day in Philly, bro.
He don't got a Meek Mill day in Philly.
Nah, don't Meek Mill day in Philly yet, bro. He got it in Houston though. Bro.
That's crazy. Oh
Yeah.
well, I guess they love him down there.
I got a reason to go to Atlanta to celebrate something now. I'm going on fucking Yay Day.
Yeah, we went to the first annual.
We were there on the first annual Yay Day, historically.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like nothing I've ever. I mean, it was crazy. The man just walked out there and did circles for like an hour.
Then it was over.
Yeah,
So
and it was
okay,
over.
So you guys come in. You're in the stadium. Like, did he start like on time, or
Nah.
they kind of
Fuck
like?
no, he
It was like
didn't start on time.
it was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we
like-
waited more than an hour and a half, bro. It was
And, like,
an hour, like 50 minutes or some shit.
And I get it because most people weren't in the stadium yet. Everyone was still walking around, like
Buying
there were people
merch and
still coming
shit,
in.
getting drinks and shit.
You're buying merch.
Yeah.
What kind of merch?
There were
They had like these long sleeve shirts.
Yeah,
They were sold out when we got there.
and
They already
apparently
For real.
they're
Yeah.
not selling them any. Well, they weren't supposed to use the Mercedes logo, and they did on the shirt. So like those shirts aren't going to be sold again. Those are probably going to go for so much.
Oh yeah,
money.
they're gonna go for hella.
That's
Yeah.
pretty rad.
I got one of the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had little
fans?
fans.
I got one
to,
too,
like,
man.
fan yourself.
Shouts out to that guy on the escalator, bro, who gave me one when I
Yeah,
asked.
that was last minute too.
Oh, so they just handed out fans to people.
No.
I think you had to buy something from the concession stand,
Okay.
but people had like a bunch of them, so maybe not. I
Yeah,
don't
I just
know.
saw this random guy with like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, hey man, can I get one of those?
I asked one of the
Yeah.
lady at the concession stands. I was like, "Hey, you have any more of the fans left?" And like, I literally saw them on the table, and she was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Ah, okay." So yeah,
So they're handing out fans to the fans.
yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck
Dude,
with
it's so cool because like I feel like this is the one you guys went to is like the Life of Pablo one, you know, where
Yeah.
he's going, you know, his hands are up, and that's the one you keep seeing on memes everywhere. Like
Yeah.
this one's probably gonna be that, so you guys were like witnessed history.
Dude, like, that's what I see. I hear a lot of people. It's like no other artist is gonna go out in the middle of 50,000 people and just like bare their soul. Like he was literally like crying down there while his mom is talking over these vocal samples that I don't even know where he got them.
Really?
Yeah, like the whole
Fuck.
time there's samples from his mom in the beginning and outro of tracks. And I mean, it was like, it was very emotional. Like,
Dude, just looking at the pictures and some of the videos, because I'm not trying to listen to any of it. I want to
Yeah.
hear the final product first before I go back and listen to like what you guys listen to. But like it just, the way the camera was when he just walks out there, it looks like he's alone in this like frozen Arctic.
Yeah, bro.
You know, it was
For-
so.
to wrap up, everybody who was in my DM asking me if it was fucking snow. No, it was a white tarp.
Yeah, and it was.
I know, but it looks cool. It, like if you're
Yeah.
looking at photos and
So-
shit, it looks like it was snowing inside. You know, and
So
he's
the-
got the big ass coat and shit.
So the white tarp, was it in the surroundings of the stadium?
No, it was just like big ass fucking rectangular
floor.
like white
The
tarp.
whole
Yeah,
floor.
The whole
It's a
floor,
white tarp.
yeah. And I
Kinda
think
like-
it's supposed to. I think it was supposed to represent the moon.
yeah, I think so too.
'Cause
he
he's
got
like-
that little astronaut kind of clip thing going after her.
And he kind of looks like he's wearing like a futuristic like
You know what I'm thinking?
space suit.
That's probably gonna be his album cover, if you ask me.
They technically showed it. I think the album cover, which is like this
'Cause-
red.
Yeah,
figure
who knows
type
if that's the
thing.
final one.
And I didn't look at your phone from. I saw the image.
Yeah.
And even just looking, I'm just like, they're probably gonna make that the cover. They have to have someone that was there to just take that one picture. It'd be cool if they kind of not make it like animated, but almost made like it was hand drawn type
Bro,
of shit.
this fucking one I just posted or I reposted. I'm telling you, that picture I just showed you guys. This shit, that'd be
What up,
hard as
y'all?
fuck. That
Yeah.
one, hard as
Yeah,
fuck.
I don't know. I mean,
But
I
I like the one that's out there.
so the music.
Yeah.
We couldn't really tell what was going on in the stadium. I don't think anyone could, but you could hear you could get the vibe of it. You just couldn't really hear words that well.
I can make out certain words of shit.
Yeah.
Like I know.
The more finished tracks you could. Like the Travis
Like-
song was like you could pretty much hear everything pretty well.
The one he had Cardi on there,
Yeah.
that little
Oh, Cardi's on it.
Junior one.
bro. There's like hella people on this. This guy
Wait,
like
Playboy Cardi or Cardi B?
no
Playboy
Playboy
Cardi.
Oh,
Cardi.
thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like,
No, and it sounds like some Playboy
I
Cardi
believe I
stuff.
heard some Playboy Cardi in there. There was definitely a Pop Smoke feature. There was a Lil Durk feature.
The-
Roddy Rich.
The Don Toliver one.
Was on a,
Jay Z's on there. Pusha T.
That moment I wish could have hit a little bit better because no one in there could tell that was Jay Z. I saw it on Twitter because I heard like one of like you know how Jay Z comes in on a track and you can kind of tell it's him. I heard that and I was like that may have been Jay Z. And then I saw on Twitter it popped up and I just saw Jay Z and I was like, so I was like screaming this as the track was going on. And then after the track went off, I said it again, and then everyone that was in front of us was like, "Wait, what? That was
Dude,
Jay-Z?
they look so dumbfounded.
Yeah,
Like that whole group was just listening to you, and they just turned around. It was like, yeah, that was Jay Z on that train. That girl was like, huh? What?
it was funny, but
Yeah, I found that he did that verse like 4 hours before you guys heard it.
Dude, he did hella of that shit, bro. He had like,
yeah,
well, we're probably gonna hear features from hella other people. I think he had
Yeah.
like 2 Chainz in the studio or some
2
shit, and
I
like
did see
Yeah.
the change, yeah.
yeah.
like hella people flew in and were recording verses still while the shit was going on. So it's like,
Yeah,
Fascinating.
I can see why it's not done.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I think it's gonna get pushed again, personally.
He had
I
Rick
don't,
Rubin there.
I don't know. It sounds
Rick Rubin?
pretty.
Yeah, Rick Rubin was there and shit.
Apparently, Rick Rubin and Mike Dean are both going to be like working on the final version of it, and I don't think Rick Rubin's worked on one since
Probably
Yeezus.
Yeezus, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's a good sign.
Man, I love Rick Rubin, bro. He's got the coolest life.
Yeah,
he does. He's not wearing shoes ever. He's got his little Malibu place or whatever. He's got that little studio
Yeah, man.
bus.
He just, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of gets to pop up
yeah.
on any kind of album. Like,
He gets producer credit for just creating a vibe in the room. It's fucking it.
As he should.
That's crazy.
So
Rick Rubin gold,
also,
bro.
there's been clips that's leaked of songs that were clearly unfinished that we heard.
yeah.
And there's been clips of leaked that what they're working on and with finished verses from Ye like playing, and it sounds incredible. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I don't think I've been this pumped for a Ye album to come out since like probably when he was doing the Ye like all that
Yeah,
stuff.
bro. I was
five-
anticipating
the
all
5-week
those
thing.
4
Yeah.
albums or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty high anticipation.
Because I was excited for Jesus is King, but I was also like I was like, yeah,
Just skeptical because it was the new Christian thing.
Yeah,
going
and
on.
like-
who knew how that was gonna? How does rapping Christian work?
I mean, he's
Yeah.
still doing it.
Yeah, he
but you
is.
know, like,
this is
I
absolutely.
feel like on this
an
album,
extension of it.
it's. I think it's done a little bit better.
just polished.
I think
more.
it's gonna have
Yeah.
a better mix of like the last album is like a true like gospel album. This
I
one
feel
is
like
gonna
on
be,
Grammy for
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
I feel like on this one, he's figuring out how to stay with that message he's going with, but yet encompass like a lot of newer acts and things, and still like make it work.
yeah.
That's what I was like. Okay,
I mean, the
like where
throne
he's
is
going with this.
back.
Yo,
The
is,
throne is
I have a
back.
question actually. is there going to be, I saw like a track list. There's mad fucking features. And I find that interesting because if the album is called Donda, that's like his creative thing where it's supposed to be a collaborative thing. So I wonder if like he's going into this theme where it's like he's just collaborating with fucking everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that'd be kind of an interesting
Lil Nas pulled
insight.
up last night. Yeah, he said, Ye really changed my life. I love you, bro. Really took me in and embraced me. The nicest person in the world and a real leader. The only human I would follow. Thank you, Ye. Like,
That's cool.
and the fact that Ye had him in after the devil stuff he did.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Kanye doesn't care. He just cares if you're making cool art. And that's what I like about Kanye.
I forgot about the Satan shoes.
Yeah.
He just got court for that stuff.
Yeah, like, it's insane.
That's really got to get on the project, bro.
Yeah, I think he is.
Because, like, to me, like, I mean, because I told Courtney, I'm like, he doesn't worship the devil. He's just fucking with people. At least that's how I'm looking at it.
I think so, too, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like-
Bro, now after hearing that shit, bro, I was inspired too, bro. Like musically, business wise, like it was genius. Like
I redid
I
our
saw
whole
everything.
reel.
Yeah, it made me think of like how I want to like tackle shit going in the future, bro. Like only Ye.
I got a new cut of the
Ye's
reel, by
only
the
one
way.
of those few people, bro, who can do that.
Yeah, I mean, it. Yeah, and I don't care what anyone's like. He's no one inspires me like this man. Like even if he's like coming out there, like he did with the weirdest hour and a half of my life, probably. I just don't care anymore. It's.
Like you said, nobody inspires you like this man. But what happened to Tyler last week?
I mean, yeah.
Keep that same energy.
Second. He's
Hey,
a
we
nice
gotta put a
second.
hot take around that guy.
He's a nice second, maybe third.
That's what I'm
Gambino inspires
saying,
me
dude.
too.
Kanye's just on another level. Like the anticipation, he's literally got the world on their toes waiting.
Yeah.
for
And
this
it-
shit.
And people
And
are
only
mad
he
because
could
the
do that.
music is like not. It's like, do y'all not like? We're getting to see the making of this. Like no one else is gonna let
You witness
people
the
in
creative
like this.
process of this shit.
Yeah, like it's
basically. That is
incredible.
rad.
It's incredible.
And he
it's
made money
It's
on
incredible.
it. It's even more money. That's even more
I'm
rad.
fucking down, dude. $35. I fuck yeah, would have went.
Yeah, and the tickets were
I didn't
cheap.
know it was
like-
35
$30,000
fucking dollars.
Yeah, the tickets were
50,000
cheap.
people at $35 per head.
Bro, I would have paid like $150 for that shit.
Yeah.
That shit was
They
hard.
pay $150
Yeah.
for
I
that.
would have grinded the
Honestly,
day
yeah.
up of money for Ye.
But I'm
Only
actually
Word,
personally
yeah.
just on a business side
Yeah.
point. I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't have been able to go to King Lazy Eye and try to get that meeting.
Smart.
You know,
Shouts
Smart
out King
business.
Lazy Eye.
Y'all get inspired.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I'll be broken, depressed, and
Shouts
you
to
guys
King
go.
Lazy
I'm very I'm very excited for this to come out. When it does, I don't even care if when it does. Like, I hope he just finishes what we heard, because like what we heard is that track, the Moon one, the like flip a hurricane.
It was just Hurricane still. I think it was just like ending part. Had like Don Toliver on it singing and shit.
Yeah, so he like flipped the chorus, and it's like different than the other chorus, but it's anyway. When that came on, and the spaceman.
I think it's similar to the damn, what's that? Damn, we was listening to the track with Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Go to the.
Go to
Oh,
the
take it to the.
Yeah, that one.
Take it to the
I think it's similar to that. Like how
Yeah.
he does the beat change.
Yeah.
Like that. I think that's what it's
So
like.
I was doing some quick math. At 50,000 people at $35 a head, that's close to 2 million. That's like 1,750,000.
Yeah. and some
Probably
of
a
the
little
ticket-
more because
some
the
of
tickets were more
50.
expensive going down. So
Yeah.
But yeah,
Bro, he
that's at
probably didn't
35
even
a
like
head
maintain
already.
any of that. He probably had to pay mad people. Like,
I mean, he
I don't think he
probably-
Oh, yeah.
cares. He's already wealthy. He doesn't give a fuck.
Don't get
Yeah,
me
I don't-
wrong.
He's like, I just want to stay at the fucking.
I get that he
arena.
don't give a fuck. I'm just looking at the figures because that's what I'm interested in. You see
I
what
like
I'm
I
looking
like
at?
I like
art.
what you're saying too, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's what
It's
I
just-
was inspired by. Back to the business thing. It wasn't just the creative inspiration. It was
Yeah.
a business inspiration
Yeah.
for me too.
Yeah.
So
Because to me, like I'm looking, because I'm not like deep into Kanye like you guys, so like I have to look at
it's
other
okay.
things.
We forgive you.
I mean,
we are sons of
I
Kanye.
was like, let's say like I was here, I'm peeking my head out and see what's going on with Kanye. I'm just like, okay, he's doing stuff. I'm like, versus before it just Kanye, whatever.
Yeah.
So now I'm a little bit more attentive.
Dude, I wonder if that's why he's wearing the mask, because it's like, if it is an album that is straight collaboration and that's what it is at its core, and he just wears that mask, then it's not about him. It's about his mom.
Yeah. I don't think any of it's. Yeah.
One thing I'm thinking about,
I
because
like to overthink this shit.
I'm like, well, what would he? Because I'm just like, okay, maybe he's gonna try to do something with the because with his face not having anything, he can put anything on
Yeah.
it, really. So how about if they try to do like some green screen shit and maybe, I don't want to say put his mom's face on it, but like
Dude, there's
That
like
would be
a lot
weird,
of
That would be weird.
it would be weird, but I'm just saying like just the idea.
But I like
get what you're saying,
I like
yeah.
that it's more like with the Life of Pablo thing. I thought it was very interesting where Pablo
Donda
Picasso
head.
says like a work of art is never finished. So the
Yeah.
fact that he released it and it still was working on it post release was very, even if he wanted to do that intentionally or didn't mean to do it intentionally, it kept it to the theme of the project.
Yeah.
So this, if it has mad collaborations all the fuck over it, and he keeps his face hidden,
Yeah.
that's so cool to me. If that's what it is, because his Donda company is all about collaborating and creativity and shit.
Yeah.
So
I
it
mean,
Gives me that,
dude,
it gives
it's
me
so
that
cool.
Life of Pablo vibe. How he's
Oh
doing it.
yeah, yeah. It's like a new age Life of Pablo.
Yeah, it's how
like,
the way he's rolling it out. It's very similar to that.
it's very very similar.
And you were saying Jesus is King is like the second half of Yeezus, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
this is the second half of Life of Pablo because Pablo came out after Yeezus, right?
Jesus Christ did the laundry. He's doing the laundry right now.
Yeah, bro.
He's cleaning up all the all the dirtiness. But nah, that's another thing. This album is not. He's not like cleaning it. He's not taking out all the cuss words and stuff. So
Good.
it is explicit. So that's interesting. I didn't think he was. I thought he was gonna stick to the no explicit shit.
Nah, man, I'm glad that he's figuring out how to like mix that with what he's going for.
Yeah,
you know,
me
I was
too.
in Atlanta yesterday, and I think there's this new gospel wave kind of thing going. Shouts out to Fantastics and Davion, but he was playing some unreleased shit. I don't know who it was, these little gospel artists, but I think this little wave, he's on this like little trap soul gospel shit. Like
Yeah.
some people are doing it, and they're doing it pretty nice, man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, bro. It's. I think this is a little wave going on here.
I think it is too.
It's
It's yeah, the oh, there was something I wanted to y'all to talk. There was a picture that I wanted to Oh yeah, Kim was there too. Kim and the kids were there.
they're in the back, yeah.
Yeah.
In the back.
Which that's cool
Are
that
they
they're still
finalized their divorce shit? Is that done? Or
I have no clue. But apparently there were songs that were played in Vegas on Sunday that we didn't hear. Like the one with Tyler on it, we didn't hear that.
Yeah,
But
those are
that's-
like the more introspective tracks or something. people are
Yeah,
saying.
apparently there's
more
like
bars
way
and
like
stuff.
sadder tracks that didn't get played in Atlanta, and that would have been kind of weird. Although the songs that were played like didn't
were-
have drums.
They were great.
Yeah,
Drums are not.
I hope they stick with no drums
Nah,
on
bro.
those.
I think some of them need drums.
Maybe one of them, the one with
I'm not into
Roddy
that
Ricch.
whole like just stripping drums away on everything thing. I think
I
it's.
agree.
the one with
know.
Roddy Ricch definitely could use a little drums.
You
I
need
think.
drums and shit to kind of just add a little like.
And they have 'em.
variation and shit.
The thing is, they have the drums on them because you can hear the hi hats and everything leaking through. the
Yeah, I don't think they're
headphones.
mixed and shit yet. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think a lot of
probably.
the tracks are gonna have drums.
Yeah, because you could hear, even on the even on that Junior Watanabe one, you can hear like the hi hat and stuff through the headphones, and it's not in the track. Yeah, so
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a living, breathing work of art that we're witnessing happen here. So it's definitely reminds me of Life of Pablo.
Yeah, man.
And during Life of Pablo, I was like freaking out, like all the people on Twitter and Reddit, like, why is it not out? It's like, no, just enjoy it. We don't get this very often.
Yeah.
We don't get a Kanye rollout very often.
It was great, man. Like, it was also inspiring because it's like being up there in the crowd and shit. It made me like ask my brain, like, no, this is cool, but how can I be down there with Ye?
Yeah.
Like, no, for real.
Especially in those like
I want to be on that legend status shit.
all the
Like,
VIP
Oh, yeah.
seats that were around. Apparently that's where everyone was. Because I thought we were going to go out there and like everyone was going to be down there with him. But like as soon as I saw the white tarp and everything, I was like, I think he's going to go out there alone.
that's how I was feeling too, bro. I thought it was gonna be like kind of how they did the Wyoming
Yeah.
release party for like all
Of them he's
tracks
done
and
that
shit.
with, yeah.
Did it start with Pablo? Like how like when the just the iconicness of these release
Yeah.
things. It kind of started with Pablo, and then like the Wyoming thing was gnarly as
Yeah.
fuck. Apparently, like his artwork, he just snapped a picture on his phone and like drew it, and that became
Yeah.
the artwork for Ye. And I was like, damn, that's hard as fuck.
It's like so in the moment too. It's
Yeah.
like what's inspiring him in the moment.
He's
That's
like
gonna be what
capturing
it
these
is.
fucking this lightning immediately.
It's great,
Yeah.
dude.
and then
It's
just
great.
chucking it out there, and it's so cool.
Yeah, and like no one else
And
could
it's
get away
fucking
with this.
perfect too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
no one else could
working.
get away with it either.
He's
Like,
got to this point where he's able to snag every ounce of it and not overthink it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can only do that with experience
Yeah.
and knowing yourself.
The evolution of Kanye is amazing to me, dude.
Fucking fan.
Like, I'm gonna watch all the docs I've watched over again.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you go from college dropout to like now, like the growth is just tremendous, dude.
I also saw a graphic going around that was like every Ye release has basically been late except for Yeezus was released on time, Ye and Kids See Ghosts. Those are the only albums that have released on the day they originally said they were going to release.
Makes sense.
Even the older ones were
Yeah.
like month late,
Because he
2
had
months
mad
late.
samples in those, so
Yeah.
probably took a minute to get that shit rolling. But
Yeah, I think Pablo had the longest. Like
delay.
yeah, it was like a
He
year.
was still fucking with it. I remember when that came out, and I had to buy Tidal for it. I was
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah, I had Tidal for like
because
3
it was
months.
Kanye.
Yeah, I had it for like 3 months. Luckily, Lemonade came out like right after that too.
It was pretty rad.
So there was 2 reasons to have Tidal. 3,
Man.
because Tidal has that sound quality.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Are you struggling with oral composition?
La la la. La.
Well, we've got mixers for that.
But
Album of the year?
I mean, I don't know. Who knows? If it even comes out this year. I mean,
That's what Pusha told Tyler, man. He's like, Tyler, you got album of the year for now.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
yeah. Push's verse on it when the song he was on was dope too. That South Carolina one. I got to listen to the lyrics a little bit more after listening to the streams a few times, and yeah, those lyrics are pretty.
Kanye was talking some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was really letting y'all motherfuckers know, man. Y'all need to stop, you know what I'm saying, putting dirt on my dude name, man. He's letting y'all know, bro.
There's
the only
one-
person who got in the White House. Only person who talked to the president to get that man over here, bro. Y'all know what we talking about.
There was one part where he was saying like, if Plan A worked, I wouldn't see my daughter, and like all the tears I cried in South Carolina. He was talking about like last year, 2 years ago or whatever, when he was in South Carolina, just like crying on stage, talking about his daughter's failed abortion. Like, y'all, like, no other man is going to be this open about his life like that. I mean, it's kind of incredible. It's, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you compare Tyler to him, dude, it's not even close.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
but
not.
Tyler's still in that first half.
Bro, dude, I still don't see it ever happening. Like,
Maybe, yeah.
Kanye is fucking
Yeah, they're on their own
legend.
paths for sure.
Dude,
Like,
Kanye
yeah.
is inspired
Fucking
by.
legend.
You need to understand, Kanye is inspired by a level of greatness. I don't even think I don't know. I know for a fact Tyler is inspired by Pharrell, number one.
Yeah.
I know he likes Jay. But you know, bro, we've seen the Walt Disney documentaries and shit. Ye is on that like legendary, like historic figure shit.
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
God status.
No, I
He's
know.
influenced by Leonardo da Vinci,
Yeah.
like Howard Hughes, Walt Disney.
Walt
That's like-
Disney.
Yeah.
Iconic fucking figures.
Yeah, it's just different, dude. I don't
Yeah.
like
It's like a
Drake. I
level-
think is trying to get to that, but I don't think he'll ever get
Nah,
to it.
Drake can
Drake
never
don't-
sell 50,000
Drake
tickets
doesn't
in
have
3
that.
days.
He might
Drake
not even
doesn't
care.
have that creative approach that Ye has, man. Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
it's definitely on a whole other level.
because Drake
like,
just makes hits. Kanye
Drake's on
makes
his little
art.
pop glam boy type shit. That's what
Yeah.
he's on. Like, Ye's on some like visionary, artistic, fucking audio painter type
I fuck
shit,
with
bro,
Drake.
yeah.
Don't get it twisted. It's
Nah,
just
no hate to
different.
Drake, bro. We just keeping
Love
it
Drake.
real, bro, on the podcast, bro. Drake's
No
not
real
on that.
People gonna come get you, man. They know where you
Love
live,
Drake.
bro.
Drake's great. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
love
He's
Drake.
doing his
I love Drake,
Yeah.
but there's nothing like this.
I was actually thinking about it the other
It's
day.
not even
Maybe a
about
little Drake.
music. at
It's
this
nothing.
point.
It's nothing outside of Drake that I like other than his music. Like Ye has a whole lifestyle around like his fucking Donda company,
Yeah.
like his farm he's building on Wyoming. Like he's got all this shit going on, dude. He is like the
it's
modern.
I might have to
different.
chill out on
Yeah.
my Jordans for a little bit. I might have to bring out the 350s again.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You better wear them 350s
Dude,
for the rest
like
of your life.
I wonder if that's why. Wait, say again.
wear them for the rest of your life.
True. 700s are fucking hard. But now that I think about it, like Certified Lover Boy was supposed to come out recently. I wonder if he's gonna hold off on it for a little while since Kanye's like blowing the fuck up.
It wouldn't
right
surprise me if Kanye's holding his release date back to whenever Drake drops. Like,
Dude, that'd be hard as fuck,
it
dude. He
would-
just releases it when Certified comes out.
It wouldn't
Get the
surprise
fuck
me
with him.
if Certified Lover Boy was supposed to come out Friday, and then Ye released his release date, and then Drake moved his, and then he found out that Drake's moving his, so he's gonna move his to whenever Drake's is.
Oh my god.
That would
That'd
just be like
so
some
cool.
petty ass shit. I ain't trying to.
Nah, I
do that,
fuck
man.
But it
because
wouldn't
it's
surprise
the same
me.
thing they did with
50.
Graduation and Curtis. Remember with 50
Yeah.
With
Cent?
50.
There was like they were making that like a head-to-head battle or
Yeah,
whatever.
which one like
Kanye
Which one put
fucking-
more work here though? Who sold more?
Yeah,
records?
50 was saying he would
Dominated.
retire if Kanye beat him,
him.
and Kanye fucking slaughtered his ass because Curtis sucked. It was AO Technology or
Yeah,
something.
that was the
on it.
only
That was
song
the only
on
song.
there.
Man, when Graduation dropped, bro, that was an iconic ass album, man.
Yeah. Still is.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Ye's not performing at Rolling Loud tomorrow. He's staying in
No,
Atlanta.
today.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Well, this was tweeted yesterday.
Oh, sorry, Kiyoshi.
Yeah, it's not happening apparently.
Yeah, he's
And that
working
doesn't
on his
surprise
shit,
me. I think he's going to be working on this stuff night and day until it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Rick Rubin. I'm so glad he's back. That's going to be nice.
Guess who's back?
I'm finishing my Rick Rubin
Rubin's
book,
back.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm inspired.
Dude, I think I heard Geseffelstein was on this album too, working on some shit.
Because of who?
The
I
guy
could
who
I
believe
think
that.
he's on
Yeah,
the
he was
God
Yeezus
Breathed
stuff.
on this track.
You think so?
I think that's the
That's
one.
that was an interesting track. I
I
like
know
that
God
track.
breathed on this.
I know God breathed on this. I know God breathed on this. That shit hard, dude.
It's so wild. This album's about to be wild.
Yeah, that shit's hard, bro.
Does it?
That was a
sounds
Ye fan
familiar.
moment. That was
Yeah.
that was hard, dog. That shit
Yeah.
hard, dude. Yeah. Oh man, we love you, Ye.
This stuff, and like, I don't care what. This stuff makes me giddy.
I'm
There's
fucking
nothing like
ecstatic
it.
right now.
There's nothing like it. I
Just
don't.
chatting with you guys about it.
Yeah.
It's like looking at kids in a sandbox being jacked, and I'm over here in the corner by myself.
Ride the wave with
Like I
us,
said, dude, we're
Terrence.
sons of Kanye, dude. This shit is different.
Yeah.
You know, it's like fuck everyone else. It doesn't even matter. Like I remember the other day, or it was a few weeks ago, where I was like, I don't know if I wanted another Kanye album because I don't want his reputation to like, go down if he does
Yeah.
something shitty or something. you
I
know?
remember that. Yeah, I do
You remember what I was
that,
saying?
yeah.
And now
I
I'm
remember that.
fucking all giddy and shit because this new fucking project's coming out
so
and I'm
hard.
losing it.
What it was an episode where you
photo.
actually mentioned it.
It's so hard. Just him in the middle of the.
Yeah, that's what I showed you. It's fucking
just in the middle
rad.
of people.
He's gonna be doing this
Sticking
like,
out like a
where's
sore
Waldo,
thumb.
but where's Kanye in the like these
So
soccer
weird, dude.
stadiums.
Kevin Abstract was apparently in Atlanta too. Like, this stuff is crazy. He's getting everybody in there.
Kanye's in tune.
Yeah.
He's in tune, bro.
And every single person that goes is like, Kanye's a bit like Lil Nas. I've never heard him say a word about Kanye until last night.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he might have. I just never heard it. So it's like, I feel like anyone who graces that, his presence is like, oh no, this is real deal. Like, he's really. So I don't know. I'm. Whenever it comes out, I don't care. I'm enjoying the ride.
So,
I'm
like-
enjoying hearing every little snippet and every little picture that comes out from Atlanta. Like,
So, like, what's it gonna take for you to go from where you're at right now to having a pitchfork if, like, the album doesn't come out by a certain time?
never. I'm over all that.
Okay,
I'm
so
over
if
it.
he's like, this shit don't drop till 2023, you'll be like, I'm cool with it, or you'll be like,
Nah, I'd be a little mad.
okay, that's
I'd be a little mad if it was 2023.
like, what's the threshold, like, for you to where you're gonna be like, all right,
If he
drop
scraps
this
the
shit.
whole album and then starts something new, whatever. I'm
done
down
it
for
before.
whatever. He's gave me enough
Yes.
albums to where I don't care. Just
Yeah, I
like,
would just be a little irritated, but I think I would be at peace with the fact that what I heard was nice.
I just cannot believe I got
Okay.
to hear Hurricane with the man in the building because I've been listening to that leak for like
All right,
4
few
years,
years, bro. Yeah, for a few years.
Like 3 or 4 years
Damn, It came
now.
out 4 years ago.
yeah, that leak's been out for a minute.
It was pre-Yandi is when that leak first.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's like a completely different track now, which is cool. The
I wonder
beat
what
is
he's
still
gonna
the
do with
same,
that
but-
brother song that he did with Charlie Wilson. Yeah, you ever think that's gonna see the light of day?
I hope he uses Charlie.
That song is a hard song, bro.
Yeah.
I like that song.
But he usually does, like,
It's got that little
with Charlie
churchy
Wilson
kind of
shit.
vibe or something. I don't know if it's like
haven't
a
heard
strong
Charlie
enough
Wilson in a
track to
minute.
be there, but
Yeah, but here that was really cool. That was like probably my highlight of the whole thing. That and the that Don Toliver
Yeah.
flip.
That
with
shit,
the-
Don Toliver, bro, you got a nice voice, bro. You got
Yeah.
a nice voice.
I
And
like
just
him.
with like the video on the ground of the thing, and it was perfectly timed with the track to where it cut off right
So
when
they
the track
did
did.
projections on the ground. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like the only way, I mean, yes, it's gonna look white, but usually if they put a tarp or something like that on the ground, it's usually like for like the Olympics, they'll like use projectors projecting on the ground and have like cool visuals going at
Yeah.
the same time. Which I was wondering. I'm just like, well, for something like that, you would have to have like some sort of not touring package, but like a component to keep the crowd,
Yeah.
I guess, invested. Because to me, I'm like, okay, going to a show and then just did they have like light fixtures or anything?
The only thing that was the only song that they projected anything on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest of it was just like a spotlight. And then
So just spotlight on him. Everything else is dark.
for certain songs, like the bangers, like the one with Travis Scott, they
Uzi's
just like
on there
lit
too,
up
yeah.
the whole thing. So like it was just lights
Now, when you
everywhere.
say they okay, so they have fixtures, kind of doing a
Yeah.
little light show. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it-
that's what I was.
Man, a
hoping.
lot of features, bro.
Uh-huh.
Travis on there, Lil Uzi. Like, it's a lot of people. dude.
Baby Keem is on. Baby
Keem.
Keem tore that apart too. Like everyone's gonna know his name after this album comes out,
What's,
if it comes out
Did
ever.
he have a song with Thugger at all?
I didn't.
Thugger?
I don't think. I didn't see any.
Thugger?
I didn't hear
He
any.
went to
No.
Australia. We were
He's
second with that one.
Thugger.
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 Yeah, but no, I didn't hear him on there, which is unfortunate. But who knows?
Unfortunate.
It still might. It's still happening. So who knows?
I heard a verse from. What I will say is like his verses have been like more appealing to me. Like when I'm hearing like at least in terms of the delivery. Like,
Yeah.
Like I think it was a track with Ty Dolla $ign and I think Skrillex and
Oh, the one.
Ah,
I don't think he actually did that. I think
We
it
Need
was
Love
a,
or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. There's like
I know what you're talking
the cover
about.
it is like a snake and they're kind of just like
Isn't Grimes on that song?
I think he actually sampled it. It sampled a Kanye verse. He didn't actually Kanye didn't go in and actually perform that.
Oh,
I
no.
don't think. I could be wrong.
because I mean I heard I was listening to the other and just like good verse.
I will say the verses that were finished. There's some of the best Kanye verses I've heard in a long time.
Nah, he was really like,
feel
bro.
like it's
I'm,
like-
he was
I'm
rapping.
excited, man.
I don't want to say his penmanship got better. It's always been there, but like I guess level. I don't want to say involvement because he seems to be a pretty involved guy. But it's like some of his lyrics, some shit that I hear sometimes, I'm just like, that's it. But then I hear some other tracks, I'm like, okay, I fuck with that line.
Yeah.
What I'll remember the song later, but like I keep hearing that track on and that one line by Kanye, and it's like, damn, that's nasty. Like,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah, I mean,
bro, I just feel like after saying that shit, bro, I feel like a mercenary again, bro. Like I got that I got that feeling I had, bro. Like bro, like y'all don't even know, bro. I can't explain it, bro. It's like this fucking like, man, I'm out here ready to like conquer again, bro.
No,
Like,
literally.
I'm out here, like, bro, I'm like, let down the barricades.
yeah.
To me, it
We're
doesn't
coming in,
matter
man.
what the guy. I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't matter what the
What?
guy
What?
does.
Hey, watch what you about to say over there.
Hold on.
What you about to say, bro?
Sinful thoughts.
But, no, like it's just like the whole. I feel like the topic of Kanye in some circles can be very divisive because, like, I'll notice I bring Kanye. I was like, oh, Kanye, like he does have that effect.
Oh yeah, he does.
You know what I mean? But what I was gonna say is like what you can't deny is kind of just how he inspires people.
Yeah.
And you know,
His artistry,
and
yeah.
I think there's something to say about that in itself. Regardless of what he may say on the spur of the moment. Just having a person that's just able to get you guys as jacked up as you
I
are.
think Ye is like the equivalent of like the Jordan or the Kobe of the music game.
I thought you were gonna say Jesus. I'm just like, it's not
Like
good.
a lot of people don't like those guys, and a lot of people do love those guys. I mean, it's
I
a
feel
mix.
like women have a thought process on him because he's with Kim or was with Kim, so they're always gonna like because they all watch the Kim Kardashian show or something like that. I mean, even our interns
Sure.
when we had in here always said something. They always mentioned him as a person, like his personality
Yeah.
is something, but you probably just think that you wouldn't even know about it unless he wasn't with Kim.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I think some people think that way.
See all the political all that
Yeah,
stuff. Like
yeah.
I don't. What I love about Kanye is, regardless of what your opinion on the political stuff is, I'm not into most of what he says. But the fact that he'll say whatever he wants, that's what inspires me.
Yeah.
That he's not afraid to censor himself for anyone. Like, and the fact that he's still out here after all of that, and there's been plenty of other people who come out and said stuff in support of that dude, and they are gone now. But he's still kicking. He's like, that's what I love about him. Like, the no fear. Like, that inspires me more than
I
anything.
mean, in the realm that he's in, I mean, like I said, without getting too political, I mean, he's not in politics.
Yeah.
And so, like, for him, it's a little bit easier to kind of just say what the fuck he wants because, like, you know, he doesn't necessarily abide by that standard because, let's face it, that whole Band-Aid of, like, being political has been ripped off already.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like now everybody kind of just feels like, all right, well, I'm just going to...
And the thing that I liked about that, and I really didn't like it at the time, but now looking back on it, it's like, really all it did was start a conversation. Like, he had people thinking about stuff that weren't thinking about that stuff before, and now that Kanye's thinking about stuff like prison reform and all that, like, it opened up a lot of people's minds to start thinking about that stuff. And yeah, even if it was with the dude, I don't
think
even
that's
want
what
to say
I
his
find
name,
interesting too about Ye, because it's like it took him time to get to that. I think he got like a lot of backlash and shit, especially from like the black community. Like, I always trying to bash Ye about some shit, especially when the whole politic thing was going on. But it's like, no, he does do shit like that prison reform and shit like that, giving back to the community and things.
Like,
It
he
takes
really
time,
was in
though,
there
bro. Like,
talking to him, trying to get him to understand, like, hey, like, this is going on. And it did, like, a lot of stuff happened out of that. Like, a lot of people were freed because of that. Like, Kim, too. I give Kim her credit on that. She was really out there
Is
trying.
she a lawyer yet?
I don't know.
I know she was trying to go to law school.
She
and
did get
become a
some
lawyer.
people out of jail though. The
Once
guy
again,
helped her.
Ye was the only man powerful enough to talk to Trump to even get Trump to say something about getting A$AP Rocky
Yeah.
from Sweden, or what was it?
Yeah, it was
Switzerland,
Rocky
Sweden,
and
or whatever.
Yeah.
Switzerland.
And he did some fuck shit over there, too, yeah?
Nah, not really.
He,
I thought there was like a paparazzi
Those guys are like
guy in his face and he
antagonizing
just
him,
beat
bro.
the shit out of
Yeah.
him or
Just
something.
beat him up. They're
Yeah.
fucking being weird.
he did that again the other day. A video came out of him, Rocky, with some paparazzi, dude. He was getting ready to fight
paparazzi
him.
can
He's
be
with
annoying.
Rihanna now.
Yeah. I think it was because of
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, A$AP
paparazzi
winning,
took
bro.
like bad
Yeah, he's
winning
pictures
right
of him and Rihanna, and the guy got mad, or Rocky got mad at him. So, yeah. But
On that A$AP shit, like, I don't know. I think you and I had that conversation about, like, how A$AP Rocky, like, doesn't really hit as much as A$AP Ferg does now. It feels like A$AP Ferg kind of just above.
Bro, I think
Ferg releases more music.
I think
Yeah,
Rihanna and A$AP are perfect for each other, man. You know
Yeah,
why?
fashion.
They both are doing the same fucking trajectory.
Yeah.
They both are doing music and relevant and shit. Now
Now
they're
they're
just on that
fashion
fashion
icons.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Rihanna hasn't
basically all
released
Rihanna
an
does.
album since Anti. It was like 5 years ago.
Oh, it coming.
God, it's so good, too.
Oh, it coming.
I want some new Rihanna.
I want some new Rihanna.
A$AP's apparently working on a new album.
Yeah.
From what I'm told, she's been working on music.
Well, she has to have.
You know, she had like a Jamaican thing going on, like a troppy sounding album, but that I think is done. And I don't even know if they want to do that anymore.
I can't believe you didn't think that Nicki was from Trinidad when I told you that.
I don't care anymore.
He was like, why is she over here like, you know, like trying to be Jamaican? Or I'm just like, dude, she's from Trinidad. He was like, oh.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, oh. I'm just like,
Oh.
yeah, man. Trinidad,
Yeah, she is
bro.
from
I thought she
Trinidad,
was from
yeah.
like Brooklyn or some
Nah.
shit.
I mean, she rep Brooklyn to the death.
Yeah.
What's her
Trinidad.
name? Not, she did a song with Bia, like a remix of Bia. I put up my jewelry, just no.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Like her, and again, I don't want to go off the Kanye tangent, but like just looking at all the female artists again, I don't know. I'm still with Nicki. I don't know. Like, I don't know where I come from with that, but
Dude, she had the hardest verse on Monster.
yeah, man.
She
To me-
did, but I mean, Nicki doesn't do it for me either, bro. Like,
Nah.
I
sometimes
don't-
she just be talking too much.
No, I mean, like to me, like it's just like
No offense.
I mean, like to me, it's just like you know with delivery, but I don't know which one of y'all put me on Doja Cat, but like
Doja Cat's the shit.
I fuck with Doja Cat, man. Like even just like the visuals.
Her
like,
evolution is crazy, bro. She went from "Bitch I'm a Cow" to like "Kiss
seriously,
Me More" and shit
Yeah,
like
it's like
that.
some
bro. Like,
great pop songs.
man, I fuck
like,
with "I'm a Cow," bro. That song go fucking hard. Bro.
Yeah.
I remember when I first heard that shit, I was
I'm a
like,
cow.
I put Courtney on it after you guys put me on it, and she's just like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm just like, "Bitch, I'm a cow." Move.
She was
I've not heard that.
speaking
yet.
of Doja
That
Cat,
sounds
she was on an episode of Dave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had like a whole her and yeah, I
Did
don't
they
want to spoil
date?
anything.
I saw a little
but
clip of it.
yeah, anyone out there, you gotta watch Dave. Dave is like one of the best shows on TV.
Oh, the show
right now.
with what's in Lil Dicky?
Lil Dicky, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the best shows on
Is that
TV
his real
right
name,
now.
Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the show, yeah, that's his name, Dave.
His real name's Dave too.
Okay.
But yeah, that's one of the best shows on TV.
Yeah.
Like I started watching it, and Courtney didn't think like I don't know, like not as it ain't. We only watched like 1 or 2 episodes of it. She's like, I don't like it. I'm just like, what?
By episode, yeah, the first season's amazing when you finish it.
Yeah.
It's really good,
I think I only got episode 2.
and the second one is like better. Like the second season's better so far to me. Like
I
he's
saw
doing
that-
some different stuff.
I saw that trailer of him talking with Ray Shrimmer, and
Yeah.
like with the ass and shit. He's like,
Yeah.
well, how about we just have me and a bunch of dudes? And then I don't know, just that whole part. He's just like, so you don't want the chick with the asses, you want dudes. See, I just think it would be more comical. And they're like, why would we do that?
That episode's interesting because it talks about
Misogyny and all
one of
that
the cameras
shit.
just
No, you're
did
good.
it. Well, that episode's interesting because it talks about like how white dudes are kind of okay with being kind of gay,
Mm-hmm.
I
and
agree. I think so.
yeah, and like
I agree.
Well, we're gonna go to
and black
tangent.
dudes are like not into that stuff at all. So when it like meets, it's like kind of funny. They have like a whole conversation about it in the episode, and I never thought about it until he said it, and I was like, oh wait a minute, like that totally makes sense because like yeah, white dudes are like kind of okay with just like doing some gay stuff, and like it's really funny.
Well, we were talking just then about the Lil Nas video and Jack Harlow,
Mm-hmm.
and how the first thing you see Jack Harlow do is him with a chick in the freaking cell,
Yeah.
trying to make sure, hey, I'm not the gay one here.
Yeah.
I got a chick with me. I just smacked her ass. You
And
can
it's
see it."
funny because Jack Harlow tweeted out that if Lil Nas wanted him in those showers, like he would have been in those showers. Like he was like, it was his vision. He did it. He did exactly what Lil Nas wanted him to do. He had the whole treatment for the video. I'm Lil Nas. Like I'm down for whatever
You think
he's
they
doing.
were really naked in that shower?
Probably not. They probably
I feel like
had,
that little leafy thing. Or
They
something.
probably had like those skin color.
Yeah, the skin colors,
Yeah.
hide your pee and whatnot.
Yeah.
Dude, it's out there, but I liked it, man. Just
Yeah.
like
I like once again the Ye thing. He's doing what he wants.
yeah.
No holds bar. Like I'm down for that.
Kanye co-produced it or something with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw, like I was in love with the edit that I saw. I'm just like, that's a good edit. And then also just like the choreography, you don't see a lot of that. It's always the girls, and all. So it's just like the fact that all the dancers were just dudes just twerking. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, obviously, but at the
The
same
majority, it's not.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's
yeah.
cup of
We're
But-
seeing some groundbreaking stuff from him.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
never been anyone this openly gay
Yeah.
in hip hop before.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anyone. Can you?
uh,
Not to this level where it's like pop,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
it's
just
an event.
in your face. Hey, I'm
If anything,
gay.
I suppose
You're gonna
before
watch
it
this.
was mainly people focusing on the artistry. They just happen to be gay.
Yeah.
But this kid's like just.
He's like,
fucking
no, I'm gay.
diving in
He's
head
like, no,
first.
I'm very gay. Like, I think it's kind of awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it's, and the fact that he does not care at all. Like, he's doing whatever he wants to.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just like, good for you, man. And in the video, there's a part where the security guard is like watching the video of him with the devil, kind of as like the previous video that he did
Oh,
with
it's
the
in
devil. So in the music video, the guard is like kind of looking at a video of him where he's like kind of twerking on the devil and licking his lips and shit. I'm just like, I don't know, bro.
I haven't seen.
I saw that shit,
Dude, it's
It's
wild.
We have to watch it
Devil
after
one.
this.
All right,
It was.
I'll watch
I
it
saw that
after.
one with the long stripper pole and shit.
Yeah, no, this is different.
So,
one.
Yeah, I
like-
haven't seen this new one.
I haven't-
The new one is-
We'll watch it after.
I haven't seen
it
the
either.
stripper pole, but I kind of know the idea. But like this new one, the security guard is watching that video while the whole jailbreak thing is
Yeah.
happening, and it's just so funny because he's like licking his lips, kind of looking, and he's like, "Yeah, like."
That's a little okay.
It's like
whatever.
it's just like I told Courtney, it's just a matter of just like he's just poking, like I mean, like, and also like because some people are like Christians will see like, oh, that's like oh, he's worshiping, like, dude, just if you don't know what's going on, just kind of you can take it for what it is.
And I
or-
guarantee this is a Tom guarantee that now that he has like broken this barrier, it's just gonna be a floodgates of this type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be following.
The only thing I'm
footsteps.
kind of concerned with is that, I don't think kids should be seeing that. Shit.
I don't either.
No,
I
that's
don't think kids like. there
Yeah,
has
but
to be
like
a
the
way
music's
to.
not for kids. That's the parents.
I get
that's
it, but
the
they have
parents.
access to it.
Yeah, man, it's so
Cool.
easy to access, bro.
Like, there's gonna have to be a point where YouTube's like, okay, these are really explicit fucking
Come on,
music
Tom,
videos.
bro. You know we were able to access like porn, bro, at like 10 and 11 and shit, bro. Come
But
on,
the
bro.
thing is,
fuck,
like,
dude.
but the thing is, like, it's a parent's responsibility to worry about what their kids are watching. Like, it's not his responsibility for kids for what kids see. Like,
You're right.
yeah,
I
he's
agree,
making
but it's
what he
also
wants
parents
to make.
don't know like how to monitor that
Once
either.
again,
They don't know
that's
what's
their
going
problem.
on with
That's their
YouTube.
gig.
It's their problem to figure it
your
out.
parents'
There's
gig.
YouTube for kids.
There are like
There's-
little lock codes and shit that you can put on.
Somebody out there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
deal.
that's Dylan. Yeah.
But yeah, like that video is probably age gated. There's no way that you can
Oh yeah.
watch that without
there's
having
no way.
a.
Like I mean, it didn't ask me, but I guess I already know who I was. So,
Yeah, I mean, I was logged into my YouTube when I watched it, so like it. Yeah, I seriously doubt that video is not age gated.
I mean, even if it is, bro, like, I was able to, like, at 12, 13, bro, log into YouTube and just lie about my age when I
Yeah.
make an account.
Yeah.
And then I could watch the videos. So it's like,
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
kids are that smart.
I don't think any
They know more
artist should
about
have.
tech than
I-
fucking parents do.
Yeah, I don't think any artist should worry about what kids are gonna see.
I don't think the artist should either. I agree with you with the parent thing. It is their fucking responsibility, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
It's the same as like the gay pride parades when they're walking down the street naked and like little Tommy's like, Mom, Dad, why is this guy naked in the street? Like,
Well,
you don't have to
that's-
be flashing that shit.
And
Well,
the parents
to-
should say it's Pride Week, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to, I don't know if I'll be tuning in to that side of the community. No offense. It's just like, I don't know if I'll really enjoy
Yeah, I mean,
listening
and
to
that's
it.
fine. It's like if it's not what you're into,
I
it's
mean,
all there.
yeah, I mean, like it's like there's nothing wrong with not being in tune with it. You know, there's
But no,
I'm
y'all
happy
do
to
y'all.
see
You know what I'm
anyone
saying?
doing
Like, over there,
anything
do that
different.
thing, bro. Like,
Anyone doing anything a little different, like
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
But to me, it's just like if you don't want the world to have that conversation for you, have the conversation that needs to be had so that you don't have to deal with whatever comes your way.
Yeah,
Because a lot of parents just want to have those sort of conversation, even just basic things as sex. They won't have that conversation.
yeah,
So it's just like instead of being like, oh well, we'll talk about it later, and then later it's like when little Tammy is like 5 years old. He's like, Mommy, what's that? And it's like, well, I guess we're having a talk now because
Yeah.
you're gonna see this at 12
I
anyways.
forget which comedian it is. He has a bit about that where it's like, well, what if the kids see it? It's like, oh no, I'm gonna have to talk to my kid. It's like it's that kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah.
no, just have the conversation with your
Rip
kid.
the
Some
Band-Aid.
people are gay.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, there's the other aspect because I've having some conversation with people. Some friends of mine said that they knew that they were gay from the time that they were like 5 or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's just like it might be inspiring to some to just be able. So
I think it is an inspiring
Yeah, it's
thing
so
for sure
inspiring,
for
yeah.
people, part of that community. I
Yeah.
think Lil Nas X is definitely owning the shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it definitely will open up a
groundbreaking.
door.
Yeah.
You know,
But then as
and that door
Mhm.
can stay at the house that it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like as we kind of just like I guess like getting our thoughts on this, if you based on what you heard and without hearing the final product, how would you rate Donda altogether? Like if you were to give it a grade,
Like a grade from what we've
I-
heard.
I mean, from whatever you're able to make out, because from what you're saying, it was pretty like
Yeah, I don't even think
was
we heard
rough.
like
was
all the
pretty
songs that he had hella different songs he was doing in Las Vegas too. So, I mean, what I'm hearing, bro, it sounds amazing.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
I'm so
There's
in.
just nobody like that's like my model. Like what he does, that's my model. That's where I want to be. Like shouts out DJ Khaled, like that executive producing route and shit. The way he does it, nobody else does it that way. He's able to take artists and bring them into his world, and it sounds great. Like everything sounded great. Like nobody else can really do that well. Like
Yeah.
when it's a feature and shit, it's just I don't know, bro.
okay.
Just
So
fucking, I
let
don't
me
know. It
rephrase
just sounds
the
great.
question.
If you want to, it's an A plus. No, fuck that. It's Ninja Rank S grade.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So let me rephrase the question.
S-class. Fuck yeah.
Yourself down the line, once you hear the album, what do you think yourself down the line will rate the album at? As a 10 out of 10?
If what we heard gets fleshed out a little bit more and just is a little more finished, like this is gonna be one of the best Ye albums in a long
Yeah,
time.
it will.
Probably since Pablo for me.
Right.
It's just got something to it, bro. It's like the way he's doing it, like this rollout and shit. It's not It's a little greater than the Wyoming shit, and it gives me like that Life of Pablo rollout feel.
A little bit more heart behind
And
this
Yeah.
one.
And I think there's a reason, like the listening party for the Ye album was in Wyoming with all of his friends. It was private. There was a reason. I think that was a more personal album. I think that was supposed to be like a journal entry kind of thing for him. Like, that isn't what this is. This is his grandiose, like, stadium
Yeah, he's
stuff.
fleshing this shit out.
There's a reason why he had it in a stadium. I think he wanted to hear how it sounded in a stadium, how a crowd would react. Like, these are songs that are huge, like big.
It's just like a perfect timing historically. It's like Kanye's at an interesting point. I was talking with my mentor Ashley Autumn about this. Like, she's interested to see because it's like he is post the Kim K marriage now. Like, he's post all the politics shit. Like, he's in this new phase. He's got the Donda like company, the farm, and it's like it's interesting to hear what he's about to talk about on this. And it's like post COVID too.
And he's like reviving a dead
Yeah.
brand with Gap. Like, he's no one talked about Gap
And I
a
think
year
it's
ago.
full circle.
Like,
This is like a lot of full circle shit happening in Kanye's career. Like the Gap thing, it was him and Virgil. Like they were taking shit out the Gap and stuff.
Yeah.
Like now he's got his Gap line coming out.
yeah.
Like I said, it's post COVID. People are coming together and shit again, bro. Like
That was
all this
also
shit-
really cool.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it
Yeah,
had to
no
have been
masks, no one. Which, I mean, who know? People can feel whatever they want to feel about that, but like, I don't care. That was a magical.
was great,
moment.
bro.
To
It
be
was
able
great
to
to
set
see
in
that,
a
bro.
stadium after not being able to do that for a year and a half, like that's the first time I've went to like a full show like that.
By the
Since all
way,
that went down, so
Mercedes-Benz Stadium, beautiful, dude.
oh my
cool.
god.
It is
Such a
God
beautiful stadium. Bro.
I didn't know because I
Beautiful.
like as an NFL fan, like
It is well
that is
done.
that is by far the most beautiful stadium I've ever been in. I mean, it feels like you're walking into the future. Like
Can't wait to be in
the
that
outside
place,
of
bro.
it, you can see it from like a mile away.
Yeah,
Like we saw it from going into the interstate. We saw it in the distance, and we were like, "Wow, that's like
just
pretty
love the-
far." And there's a ton of traffic. We're gonna be late. Like, but yeah, the traffic was wild. We went through like back roads and everything to get there, and there was still traffic everywhere. It took
Of course.
like an hour just to get in from like a mile away because we had parking. I bought parking at the parking lot like right beside the stadium, and there were people like walking from a mile away, and yeah, it was that's a beautiful
How far is
beautiful
the stadium from like downtown?
No, it's downtown.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
is
in the
in the
heart
middle of
Atlanta,
downtown. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was like the outside of it it was perfect for this album. I feel like it just felt perfect, and like the fact that like he was born in Atlanta, right? Didn't
Yeah,
we? And his
born in
mom, like when she was at a college in Atlanta, the guy who is I think the head of that college that she worked at was at the show,
Word.
and like they talked, and there was like a video of them talking afterwards. It's incredible. There's nothing else like it.
I'm proud of that man, bro.
So proud. Love Ye.
Well, good deal. So it's a 10 out of 10 for both of y'all. We'll
Yeah,
see.
Just
man.
the feeling, based on feeling alone. Like I'm never gonna get a feeling like that from anything else.
Word.
It's pretty cool.
Like I don't even care about what the music is. It's feeling inspired. He
That was like a
said a
bucket
long
list
time
thing,
ago.
bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
That he said a long time ago that he's like the espresso you need in the morning to get you up and get what you need to get done. And like that's absolutely what he is to me. And that's why Kanye means a lot to me. Like I don't even care about the music. It's not about the music anymore. Like it hasn't been
bro,
about
it's
the
just
music.
about who he is, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's like, man, he's a historic figure, bro. When it's all said and done, he is a Walt Disney. He is a Leonardo da Vinci.
I think he surpassed like everyone in
Oh,
terms
yeah.
of artistry.
Yeah.
Past Jay-Z, beat like he's in his own.
It's not even
stratosphere.
it's not even artistry, bro. He's
And
past
another
these
thing
guys
we,
fucking
like-
everywhere creatively,
And that
like
that stadium was
mentally as a
full.
person, bro. Like he's just a great guy, bro. Like he's not Jay-Z and these guys. They're cool and shit, but they're not. I don't know, bro. It's just the way he takes in the youth and like he's able to set trends and shit for the future. Like he's just on another wave.
So,
bro.
like-
this guy's an alien, bro.
So it was funny because we didn't really sit in our seats. We kind of stood like at the standing area and like kind of was just like watching the crowd and stuff. And for a fact, there were people in there that we knew were artists, and then we heard other people talking about what they do, and like you heard one person talking about how they would
Yeah,
make
man. There
clothes
was this
and, like,
girl. She was talking about how she makes clothes, and then there was like these guys they were talking to. One was like a rapper, and one dude did the videos for him and shit. Then we see Savvy, AG Sully get up, and they sit right in front of these guys, and that's what I was kind of breaking down. Just like I like to study human interaction and shit sometimes, and it's interesting how people don't even know who they're sitting by sometimes. It's like I've heard these conversations of these creatives, and they'll probably never even connect and know that. Unless I step in and interject, like, oh, yeah, I overheard what y'all were saying. Yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just cool, these networks and shit that come together. My
It is
live
pretty
video
cool.
just ended.
Yeah, it was just like it was a stadium full of artists watching their favorite artists. Like that's what was so cool about it. It was a magical moment. I'm so glad I went.
Good deal. So
Yeah,
I'm glad you went too. He
any-
freaked the fuck out.
I bet he did. When I heard it,
He's like, holy shit!
I was like,
Yeah, when the tickets were getting ready to go live. Yeah.
when you told me that day, when I'm just like, of course they did. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't expect anything else. So that's awesome.
Cause
man.
like I watched it from home when every Kanye release I've watched from home, like the listening party since Pablo, he's been having
so to
these.
be able to go there.
Yeah, to be able to go and like see it, and I would have rather have not, or I'm glad I went to this one. All the other ones, cool, but this one felt different,
Yeah.
and like he's at a different spot in his life than any of the other ones. Like those other ones, they were something else. This is like, for one, I think it was more of like an art piece than it was like a listening party. I think the way he filmed it, the way he had stuff projected, it was just like, it was different. And yeah, so
Good
wrapping
deal.
up, I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Closing thoughts, Purge.
Closing thoughts, man. To all my people out there, man, chasing your dreams. Keep doing that shit. Gets hard, man. You know, especially as a young man, you know, sometimes we need influences and father figures and things like that. You know I have my own. Kanye's a guy I love. And, you know, the PERB message, public service announcement, as I like to call these. Yeah, man. Be you. Stay true. When you stay true, you'll find true people will be around you. And, yeah, continue to work hard. Stay consistent. And it's going to get you where you want to be. Oh, yeah, and just be a good person, too. That helps a lot.
That's probably the most important part.
Yeah, be a good person. But,
Also, God bless Mike Dean.
God bless Mike Dean and his ears. He might need some hearing aids. But
Good deal.
yeah, man, historic moment. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, bro. You ready to get smacked on Next Gen 2K?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. See y'all later, man. MC to MC, bro. Catch you on the other side.